If you earn yen right now, you are bleeding money. Not metaphorically, literally, every single day. The yen just cracked 162 yen against the dollar. 162. That means your Japanese salary, when converted to almost any other currency on earth, buys significantly less than it did 2 years ago. Your purchasing power is evaporating. Your remittances back home are getting crushed by fees. And the imported food, energy, and goods you buy every week? They cost more, even though your paycheck hasn't changed. But you are not powerless. In the next 7 minutes, I'm giving you 3 specific moves to stop the bleeding, protect your wealth, and even turn this weak yen into an advantage. These aren't theories. These are actions you can take this week. Let's go. Pillar 1. Stop the remittance bleeding. Every month, thousands of expats in Japan walk into a megabank, fill out a wire transfer form, and quietly get robbed. They don't see it. It happens in the exchange rate spread. Here's the math. When you send money overseas through a traditional Japanese bank using SWIFT, you pay a flat wire fee of anywhere from 2,500 yen to 6,000 yen. That's annoying, but it's not the real killer. The real killer is the hidden markup on the exchange rate. Banks typically charge 1 to 3% above the mid-market rate. On a 500,000 yen transfer, that's 5,000 yen to 15,000 yen disappearing into thin air. Every single time. You have to stop using megabank wire transfers for your remittances immediately. Instead, use a dedicated cross-border fintech platform. Wise and Revolut are the 2 most common options for residents of Japan. These platforms bypass the outdated SWIFT correspondent banking system entirely. They use local bank accounts in each country to move money, which means you get the mid-market exchange rate, the real rate you see on Google, with a small, transparent fee instead of a hidden percentage markup. On that same 500,000 yen transfer, you could save 10,000 yen or more per transaction. If you send money monthly, that's over 120,000 yen a year you're currently throwing away. That's a trip home. That's a NISA contribution. That's real money. What to do today? Open a Wise or Revolut account. Initiate one small test transfer. Compare the rate you get against your bank's rate for the same amount. Once you see the difference with your own eyes, you'll never use SWIFT again. Pillar 2. Shift your investment allocation. Here's a counterintuitive truth about a weak yen. If you hold only Japanese cash and domestic bonds, you are guaranteed to lose global purchasing power. Cash in a Japanese bank account is not safe right now. It is silently decaying. But there is a flip side. If you hold foreign equities inside a NISA account, the weak yen actually works in your favor. Let me explain. When the yen drops against the dollar, foreign assets denominated in dollars become more expensive in yen terms. So if you own an S&P 500 index fund or a global all-country world index fund like the emaxis Slim ACWI, the yen value of those holdings goes up automatically as the currency falls. Your portfolio becomes a natural hedge against yen depreciation. Let's make this concrete. Imagine you hold 1 million yen in an unhedged S&P 500 tracker. If the yen weakens from 150 yen to 162 yen against the dollar, where we are right now, your holdings gain approximately 8% in yen terms, even if the underlying US stocks stay completely flat. The currency move alone pays you. NISA makes this even more powerful because all those gains are tax-free. You can invest up to 3.6 million yen per year across NISA's growth and installment baskets, and you pay 0 capital gains tax on the profits. If you are sitting on large amounts of uninvested Japanese cash, you are voluntarily accepting inflation's punishment. What to do today? Log into your Rakuten Securities or SBI Securities account. Check your current asset allocation. If you have less than 30% exposure to foreign equities, rebalance. Move a portion of your cash into an unhedged global equity tracker like the emaxis Slim ACWI or a simple S&P 500 fund. This is not speculation. This is defense. Pillar 3. Recalibrate your lifestyle and imported consumables. The weak yen doesn't just affect your investments and remittances. It hits your grocery bill, your energy bill, your morning coffee if the beans are imported. This is imported inflation, and it is very real in Japan right now. But here is the opportunity most expats miss. Japan produces some of the highest quality domestic alternatives in the world. And because they are priced in yen, They are effectively on sale for anyone earning yen. Stop buying imported American beef and switch to Japanese Wagyu or domestic pork from Kyushu. Stop buying imported olive oil from Europe and explore Japanese sesame oil or domestic rice bran oil. Stop paying premium prices for imported craft beer and discover the incredible domestic craft sake and shochu scenes. Substitute imported pasta for soba or udon, made from domestic buckwheat and wheat. The quality is exceptional, and the price gap versus imports is widening every day the yen stays weak. The same logic applies to travel. A weekend trip to Seoul, Bangkok, or Sydney right now feels expensive because your yen doesn't stretch far overseas. Pivot to domestic travel. Go to Tohoku, explore the Noto Peninsula, visit Yakushima. Japan is currently running aggressive domestic tourism campaigns, and your yen buys incredible experiences inside this country. A 50,000 yen domestic weekend trip often delivers more value right now than a 150,000 yen trip abroad that gets decimated by the exchange rate. What to do today? Open your grocery delivery app or your last supermarket receipt. Circle 3 imported items you buy regularly. Find a domestic Japanese substitute for each one. Then, plan one domestic trip for your next vacation instead of defaulting to an overseas destination. These small recalibrations compound dramatically over a year. Let's recap. The yen at 162 yen is not a temporary glitch. It is the current reality, and it demands action. Pillar 1. Stop the remittance bleeding. Ditch megabank SWIFT transfers. Use Wise or Revolut for mid-market rates and save thousands per year. Pillar 2. Hedge through NISA. Reallocate cash into unhedged foreign equity trackers like the emaxis Slim, ACWI, or S&P 500. Let the weak yen work for you, not against you. Pillar 3. Recalibrate your lifestyle. Substitute imported consumables for premium domestic alternatives. Pivot to domestic travel. Beat imported inflation by going local. You cannot control the Bank of Japan. You cannot control the Federal Reserve. But you can control these 3 things. And if you execute them this week, you transform from a victim of currency markets into someone who navigates them intelligently. One final note before you go. Everything in this video is educational guidance based on publicly available research. It is not personalized financial advice, tax advice, or investment advice. Your visa status, tax residency, home country obligations, and personal risk tolerance are unique. Please speak with a qualified financial advisor or tax professional before making major portfolio or remittance decisions. If this video helped you, hit the like button so more expats in Japan see it. Subscribe for more practical money strategies for foreign residents. And drop a comment. Which of these 3 pillars are you acting on first? I genuinely love to know. Protect your purchasing power. I'll see you in the next one.